Hi guys, and welcome to Visual Basic Tutorial. In this very tutorial I'm going to show you guys how to save, print, copy and open files. Okay, and how to even change the color. So let me show you guys how all of these dialog works. So in here now I'm going to change the color of the text. There we go. And we can repeat the same thing for the other components if we want. Okay, we can even reduce the fonts. Okay, let's say it's about 16, and we can reset and add new details in there. And here we have auto generate reference ID, and let's say the name in there is Tony Montana. That is mail address is number 1 Ladle Road. There we go. All we just need to do is click on that and add the details in there. We can just change, as you guys saw earlier. That can be done there. So what else can we do? If we save the details in there, okay, this dialog pops up, and let's say the name is Tony. We can reopen that if we want, and let's save it straight onto it's saved straight onto my desktop. We can copy, go in there, copy, and paste whatever we've copied. Okay, we can cut or do whatever you want to do there. Okay, now let's clear that and see with the open. Let's open what we've just saved, and that was Tony. We can open that back in there. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take you guys straight into Visual Basic Development Environment, and we put one of these together. So let's do that now, guys. Welcome back to Visual Basic Development Environment. I'm going to start by clicking on Create New Project, and let's select the template we intend to use. That's Visual Basic. Click on Next and give the project a name. I'm going to call it VB_dialog_save file. Click on Create. Now your form is open. Let's go straight to the properties. Inside the property, I'm going to change the size of the font to about 1282 by 600. There we go. Now the next thing we want to do is go straight to the toolbar there, and let's grab hold of panel. Let's drag the panel right there. That is fine. Change the background color of that very panel to cadet blue. Let's come right down here, just change that to cadet blue. Now copy this and just paste that in there and change the color of that to control. Okay, let's add some component to it. Go straight to the toolbox. I'm going to need some buttons there. I need about 3. There we go. And I need text box, labels and text box. Let's grab hold of a label first. There, paste that right here. Then I need a text box and a combo box. One combo box and a text box. Let's come right down here and grab hold of a text box. Then we need rich text box. There we go. Alright, so we have our components. So let's change the size of all of these and come in there, just make it about maybe 28, something like that. Alright, drag this down much and just copy this. There we go. Bring this here and there. Alright, this is going to be the reference ID. Pin this down, just change that to reference ID. And here that is going to be a full name. And here we have gender. And finally, that will be address. Here we have add new. Alright, the next one here, that will be reset. And we will need to change the variable names. btn reset, and this is going to be exit. btn exit. Change the variable names as well to exit. Come right down. Okay, I named these ones after the labels, but then let's just move this up. I'm going to grab hold of another panel there and just draw it here. Change the color of that panel as well to cadet blue. Okay. Now we need the following components. First of all, let's move this down a little bit. Up here we need menu. Come right here, look for menu dialog. There we go, menu strip. We have our menu strip there. Inside the menu, I'm going to change this. The very first one there, just enter file, open. No, let's change that to new. Then we have open. Next one, let's say save, and here make that exit, and add more menu there. Let's call that edit, and this is going to be, let's call that copy, and this will be copy. In here we can say maybe cut, and here let's say paste. Right, now here let's enter maybe tools, and underneath that will be color. Then here font. Okay, so all of these dialogue, I'm going to be looking for those ones. Oh, we need one more here. And maybe we should settle for print there. We need print. There we go. Alright, now let's grab hold of the dialog. First of all, look at open dialog. We have menu strip already, that is it there. Open dialog, double click on that. That is it right there. We need save dialog. Scroll right down, we should be able to get that. That is it there. Double click on save. Then we also need print. That is it. Print document and print preview. There. The print preview is selected. Let's go straight to the property of the print preview. See where we have document. Drop that down and select document 1. This very one. Okay. And this one, rich text box. Let's change the name of that rich text box to RT display. And there we go. Very good. Okay, I think we're about done with the design of the interface. So I'm going to now come in here. Let's double click on exit right in there, and with the exit I'm going to use try cache there, and I'm going to declare the following: dim I exit as dialog results. We're going to be using a lot of these dialog results in the various objects that are copied. So the very first one that I'm using it for anyway is going to be for exit. So prompt the user to confirm if they want to exit or not. So let's say exit equals message box dot show, and in there I'm just going to enter confirm if you want to exit. So that is my first argument. Enter a comma here. The next one I'm just going to enter dialog, and save dialog and save files. Then comma again, I'm going to call that message box buttons, and I'm going to select dot yes or no. Another one, let's say comma, that's going to be, let's press enter for that. That's going to be message box button, message box icon. Already have message box button. Dot, make that question. There we go. All our arguments are in place. In total we have 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now come right down here using the if statement. If I exit equals dialog result. If it's yes, then we say application dot exit. So that actually asks the user to confirm if they want to exit or not. So let's try this out and see what's going to happen. But before then, I'm going to copy all of these here and paste it right here. If you guys notice the cache in there, we have EX. That EX, that's the system that will produce the error message. So EX message. If you notice, I've just entered that in here now. That's the first dialog. The second one, the third one. The third dialog, I'm going to change that to OK. And the fourth dialog, I'm just going to make that, instead of question, I'll change that to error. That's fine. We can bring it up here. Okay, nice dialog added to that. So let's come back in here and just run it. But before then, I'm going to select the form. Let's go to the properties and come right down here. You see where we have window state. I'm going to leave the window state the way it is, but the start position I'm going to get it centered there. So let's run it and see how that looks like. Click on run. There we go. That's how it's looking now. And if I click on the exit there, it asks you to confirm if you want to exit or not. If you click on yes, that is it. You exit out of the system. Now the next thing is the reset. Double click on reset. Inside the reset, guess what? You can copy all of these. Your dialog, just paste it right in there as well to prompt the user to confirm if they want to reset. Let's change that to reset. Okay, and if it says yes, what will happen is you clear the system. To clear the system, all you need to do is just txt address dot clear. If you notice, I deleted the method in there that says application.exit. The next one is going to be txt full name dot text equals clear. And finally, you say txt clear there. CBO gender. There we go. And that is it. Now let's select the gender. Select the gender, come straight to the properties of the gender where we have items. So click on the item, and in there let's enter 2 items, female and male. There we go. Those are the 2 items that will be displayed in there. Alright, that one is taken care of. Now let's take care of add. Double click on add. What we want to do is for the system to add every single information here straight onto this rich text box, and using the method known as append. So I'm going to copy that and double click on add new. Inside add new, the space as follows: dot append text. There. So the first data that I would like to append, first of all, let me just add date in there. Let's say, oh wait a minute, let's enter a tab in there. Let's say tab. That's how we write tab, plus, and now I want to add date. There we go. And after the date, I'm going to add another tab. And then I will then work out the date. Let's say double tab in there. And what I want the date to be is, let's say date, using date method, date time dot now, and there's a dot, say too long. Let's say, let's get rid of that error. You see the error is there because there should be a plus sign there. Okay, good. Date time dot now, let's say dot now, and it to give us some value in there. Dot long time spring. Okay, I'm going to say plus VB new line. There we go, and close that up. And right here, if you notice, there's an error because I've mistakenly deleted the end sub. So I'm going to come in here, just grab an end sub and paste it there. The error should go there. The error is gone. Okay, I'm going to need a space on top, so I might as well just maybe copy all of these. Just kind of like paste it here. Alright, get rid of all of these here. So give me a bit of room there. Okay, now underneath, the next thing I want to enter, that will be for the reference. So come in here, I think I call it reference ID, and I need the name of the reference ID. Come right here. Okay, it's called txt reference ID. Yeah, grab that. Back in here, txt reference ID. Dot there. The next one. There, that's the 4. Let's do one thing. I'm going to copy that and add extra line. We have 2, we have 3. That there and there. And here reference ID, after that is the full name. Full name. Then we have, okay, we need one more then. In fact, we're going to need 2 more. Paste and paste. Full name, then gender and address. Come right here, gender, address, and this address is going to be TST address. This is CBO gender. Right. Okay, looking good so far. Then finally, right underneath here, I'm going to enter the time. That's a time. And the time, that is going to be time of day. Here, just enter time of day. There we go. Let's try that out. Run. Okay, we're almost there now. Let's say we make up that, and in here we enter a name. Let's say the name is Tony Allen, male, address number 12, Girlstown. Click on add. There we go. Look at that. That is good. You see here we need one more space, so that's fine. So come right down here, you see where we have date, so copy that and just add one more, paste there. Now the next thing we want to do is let's take care of the let's take care of this easy one. You see this one here? That's easy. So click on copy. Inside copy we can just say rt display dot copy. There, that's that taken care of. But if you want to be more professional, you can always say try cache. There, just grab your rt display, drop it dead center, and you can grab hold of your error message, copy, paste it right there. Okay, I agree you're gonna end up with more code, but it's more professional. Come right here, the next one, double click on cut, paste that in there, change this to dot cut. There, and here as well, paste. Double click on that, change that to paste. Paste. There. Okay, all of that is taken care of. You see here, I'm going to grab hold of the try, and I'll just copy all of the cache, cut that, paste it right underneath here. There, so error handler is there as well. Okay, now that that is done, let's take care of color, font. We have, we don't have color and font here. Let's come in here, we need those two objects as well. Let's come in here, we need font dialog. There we go, look at it, font dialog, double click on that, is there now. Then we also need color dialog. There, double click on that, brilliant. Now go to the tools up here, double click on color dialog, click on that, and right there do the same thing. I'm going to copy my try cache, paste that right in there. There, get rid of this, delete. So right in here we need to address the color dialog using a conditional statement. So let's say if color dialog, okay, color dialog one dot show dialog equals dialog results. If that is okay, then we want the following: rt display dot for color, that will be equals color dialog dot color. Okay, color dialog dot color. That is that taken care of. I'm going to copy everything in there, and I'm going to use it for the font. So let's go back in there, double click on font, paste that in there, change every other thing there to font dialog. So that is font dialog 1, and copy that. This is going to be font dialog as well, font dot font, and this is going to be dot font. I think that is it done. So let's run it and see. run. We are almost there. So come in here, enter your reference name, Paul Parker, mail, address 12 Little Stanmore. Let's say a little more there. Add, change the color. Look at that, guys, brilliant. Now let's change the font. Come in here, change the font. There we go, looking good. So all I need to do now is, we can copy, select it and copy. Let's come down here, copy, and we can paste there, and we can cut as well. Cut, look at that. So everything here is working and this is working. Now look at the exit. We've already written out the code for exit. Let's copy that very code, but we're not going to copy the entire code. All we just need to do is come right here and grab the name exit. That is the name exit. I'm going to copy on click. Yeah, copy that and go right in there, select exit. Actually exit should be right underneath here, move it down. Okay, yeah, something like that. No, save should be on top. Right, double click on exit, and right in there just paste that in there and say comma E, close that. So I've just called the exit button. So if I run that, I can now use that very menu to exit. Come right here, select exit. Brilliant. Now back into the form and let's double click on new. With the new, all we just need to do is just to delete whatever we have in there. rt dot clear. There we go. That is taken care of. Let's take care of open. Double click on open. And right here, those are the lines of code for open. So I'm going to also paste that inside try cache. So let's come right down here, just grab hold of try cache. There. So those are the lines of code for open. I'm going to copy that same lines of code. Let's come in here, double click on save, paste that in there and just change it around. So delete this. There we go. Just speed that up. There. Okay, those are the lines of code for save. Now let's take care of print. Double click on print. There. So using try cache, I'm going to grab hold of all of these again, paste that right in there, paste. All I just want this one to do is just to call the dialogues. So right here we just need to say print, that would be print dialog dot document one, no, dot document, print dialog one dot document equals print document one. There. And we want the dialog to show. Grab hold of this, paste it right here, dot show dialog. That's all. So print is taken care of as well, but it's not going to work not until we take care of the print, this very one here. Double click on the print dialog. So in there, let's say e dot graphics, and that is going to be dot draw. We want it to draw string. There we go. And open a bracket, and the string we're drawing is from inside RT display. Okay, dot text comma, let's say font, whatever font you use, that's up to you. I'm going to use Arial in my case. Close that, comma, I'm going to make the size about 14, comma, and the next one, that should be new font really, because it's an object. New font, there we go. And now the next one is going to be the font style. Font style, enter that. That's going to be dot regular, and that is font taken care of, comma, then the brush. What about the brush? Depend on the color of the brush. I'm going to say dot, let's enter blue, because we can always change it anyway, so we enter whatever we like in there, blue, and that's going to be coordinate 120 by 120, and that is it, done. Okay, so let's run our program and see how that's going to work. There we go. Enter data in there, and name here, let's say Paul Oamen, gender male, address number 1 God's Son, place, add. If I hit on print, we should get blue. Look at it, it's in blue. Close that, and let's change this font. We can change the font anyway, you guys have seen that. Let's increase the font. I'm going to go for about 20. Yeah, that's good. We have date, we have time, we have all of the necessary information that we need. Can we save? Let's say hit and save. Yes, we can. So I'm going to call it, let's call it Captain. Captain underscore Paul. Now save it on my desktop. There. Okay, let's see, what else do we want to do? We are able to print, we can save. Now let's see if we can open. I'm going to clear everything, and yeah, oh, we need to clear this. Alright, let's go back into reset. Double click on reset. We should be able to clear that as well. And right inside the reset here, we should enter RT display dot clear. There, run. I just want to confirm to make sure it can open, so let's enter whatever in there, hit on clear. Yeah, so come in here, click on open. I want to open up Captain Paul. It should be on the desktop. Scroll right down, Captain Paul. There we go. There. And that is how you create your own save dialog, open dialog, change color, and so on in Visual Basic. So with that, guys, I'm gonna call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoyed it, and please do subscribe to this my second channel, and you all have a nice day now. Bye for now.